This is Lanise.
This is Jason Warbucks Williams.
This is Shenny.
And this is Steven. You are now tuned into
PERSPICAX. Oh yes, the Perspicax.
What's going on, peeps? This is your boy Steven himself, and this is episode 34 of the Perspicax. Man, it's been an eventful week. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you guys for rocking with us for 34 episodes so far, man. It's been a journey. Let me introduce my co-host, the lovely Lanise herself. Lanise, what's popping? Let them know what's good, man. Let them know what's up.
Not much, just out here, rocking the beanie. It's that time of year. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I hear that. I like the beanie though. We feeling the beanie look. Clearly, I missed the memo today on the highlighter orange type yellow vibe, but I'm still here. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
How's your day, your Warbucks? All going?
Not gonna lie, it's been a long week, but being back with the team, like as soon as I walked in the scene, the energy just came back in. I'm alive. So back generated, ready for this week's topic, and just it's happy to be around y'all. Happy.
Facts.
I love that.
Shenny Wagwan, Miss Shenny Shakes with the chameleon hairstyle, ever changing, ever queening.
Oh, I love that.
Ever queening.
Ever queening.
Yes.
Ever queen.
Ever
queen.
queen.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I'm doing blessed. Like Warbucks said, it's just like when I get with you guys, it's like a recharge. It doesn't matter how bad the day was, because the day was long.
So this day has to continue because tomorrow I don't want to be powered down. So.
Right. So you have to just keep it going.
Exactly.
Keep the pot going,
And I'm loving the fact that 4 episodes in and the energy is still at its peak. I wouldn't say it's at its peak yet because still got we got some ways to go.
Oh yeah.
True.
But the reaction, the vibes, the feedback from the first 4 episodes of this season have been amazing. Thank you to Sherry for last episode. Very informative. You guys have missed that. It's down below. It's the previous episode before this one. So make sure you check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
On all streaming services and on Twitch.
On Twitch as well.
And so you can listen to us. Just in case you miss, if you miss all 33 episodes back then.
Which would be awkward because we've been around.
Yeah, that'd be mad awkward if you missed at least how many gems we've dropped per episode.
Yeah, if there's people listening in Russia and you haven't listened to one episode yet.
That's Stefania.
Oh, wow.
Translation, you got some catching up to do.
Some catching up to do.
I wouldn't know how to break that down myself. Thank you, Lanise.
Oh, man. But, we are about to jump into the episode, the part of our show called Do You Remember? And I'm on it today.
Okay.
Today's episode is going to be crazy. But I'm going to start off like this,
Okay.
Do you guys remember ever either writing love notes in class or passing them for someone in class?
Oh.
Well, who's going first? Because it's not me.
Warbucks, let me hear you.
It's always me that goes first. Because I always have the banger that everyone has to catch up on.
Right?
Okay.
So, confession time.
Yo, pause. The laugh alone says it all.
Truly.
Oh, man.
All right. So, like usual, since I have to drop gems from my life. Okay. So I was a hopeless romantic growing up. I'll say that at least, just because I don't know. Love I'm on a gal.
Jeez.
I remember.
Right? Bars. No, keep going, man.
I remember, and when I think about this, it's actually hilarious. I'd be something so dumb like this. But I remember anytime I was crushing on a girl when I was younger, I would write a love letter saying how I feel and all that. And oh Lord,
let it out, babe.
No, because you're about to box with the same hand.
Okay.
Basically, I would, and I don't know if it was basically I would give him jewelry.
Wait. Warbucks,
I
you were
would-
busting big moves like that in elementary school?
Yeah.
So
to this-
hold on. Jewelry, like, are we talking ring pop jewelry, or are we talking about like, you
Are we
know,
talking
back
like
in the day,
Claire's?
staging myself, I put in the 25 cents in the gumball machine and I get that little
No.
rings.
Oh, dead. I'm done. Yo, that just brought me right
Nah,
back.
it-
Yo.
it was the fake gold chains that turned green type of.
Oh,
Or the one time I
okay.
remember, I can't remember who, if my mom's like jewelry bracelet or something, but I would try to shower them with gifts to make
Wow.
them like me.
But what if that wasn't their love language?
I don't know. I was stupid and 13.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
come
say,
on
what you
now.
know
But I
about
love
that
the
at
fact that
12?
you made an effort. So
No,
you get a rub again.
that wasn't an effort. If I could go back to younger me, I'd kick him in his chest and say, "What's wrong with your head back?"
What are you doing?
And like straight stone cold stunner off the top ropes. Like, yo, bro, no, you're good. Stop.
Oh,
No, some girl probably really appreciated that.
They were all like, "Shenny, your turn."
Wow.
So yes, you know, I hate when Warbucks catches me off surprise with these things.
Right?
Okay, so you're talking about passing love notes,
Yeah.
or you know,
Or writing them
or
yourself.
writing them myself. So
You probably got a whole drawer. So let's not start.
okay, I love that. Thank you very much. It makes me feel flattered. So I'm gonna go to, like, you know, the cootie catchers guys that you make, and then
Yeah.
So somebody, me potentially, made one cootie catcher to send to one guy one time, telling him like when he opened it, he would see that like we're going on a date. Now, hear me out, okay? When I was younger, I went to Brooks Road, so that wasn't a regular school. Like, we were all in high school in like, grade 5. I mean, like grade 7.
Don't
Grade
kill me.
7?
Wait.
What? Yeah, what?
I'm telling you, guys, I had a house. I had a house at school, okay? So I put in the cootie catcher, meet me in the kitchen, okay? He knew what it was, because in the house now, we would build like in a forest. We literally built sections of the home. And I was married by the time I was in grade 5, right? So it's going like it's deep. So the problem is that the person that I sent it to wasn't the person that should have received it. It was an accidental pass, and that caused a little friction. But in grade 5, how it ended up working out, sorry, not grade 7, but in grade 5, how it ended up working out is after the cootie catcher was passed, I broke up with my husband at that time to get with his best friend. Yeah, it was really a sticky situation.
So you were Dexter Daps before Dexter Slaps.
Say you have a gal, me have a man too.
I can either confirm or deny that, but Lanise's face alone in this episode is hurting me. But needless to say, you know, it turned out very well. We were together for some time.
My thing is that, yo, you see how Shenny's talking about, oh, yeah, I left my house and then took with him. I feel like she was talking or going in the same way in grade 5. You know what I mean? Like, Shenny's like, yo.
That's why my jaw
This
was
did
dropped.
happen in grade 5.
No,
she's
but I'm
the
saying
same
the way how
person.
you're talking right now about it is how you were then.
We don't even want to get to the breakup. I literally told him that day, I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm going with your best friend. We're over. And listen, if you know, you know. That's what happened.
Was Usher Let It Burn Out at that time? Because I would have.
We were singing that at the bottom of the hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, she said, if you know, you know.
I'm about to.
Why?
Oh my gosh. I'll go, yes,
Please,
but wow.
let's lighten the mood.
I'm sorry.
I guess I was
Today, all these stories have been very on brand. I think
Fact.
all of our stories are going to be very on brand.
Of who we are?
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Jenny's
I
been
cannot
that
tell a
girl.
lie. It happened.
100%. I'm not even gonna lie. Back then, I was probably just like Warbucks instead of like stealing my mom's jewelry and giving it to females like that. But I'd be at the point to, I don't know what it was. I guess that my brothers really all listen to R&B, or my older brother, he listens to R&B, and I guess, you know, that vibe was just always around, that you were more into under like feelings per se. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I have feelings for you. I gotta let them know. I gotta write out something. To this day, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have a note from someone who wrote me in high school. I still have it just because I'm just like, yo, do these things even happen anymore?
No.
Mr. Lover.
No lie, I still have. So I still have a letter from my first girlfriend.
And I only did it, listen to me, because this person put time into it. Listen to this. This person, proofread, double-sided, highlighted subtitles.
Whoa.
So did you ever date? Because she went in, like, whoever you are,
I should write this essay, but Steven is a love letter. So I'm going to put this in like New Times Roman format. I'm gonna like, what's the paragraph that I have to write in?
You have a tab it.
Oh, was it MPA?
Yes. I'm gonna source.
APA, one of them.
I'm going to source my resources of how I write.
And cite at the bottom.
Cite at the bottom. So
Footnotes and endnotes.
Plagiarized and then go.
What was that, Lanise?
I said footnotes and endnotes.
You need footnotes in there too.
Everything.
Wow, the formatting.
Yo, Steven got a nice love letter, but Steven, you never answered us. Did you date the girl or not?
I mean, yeah, of course. Come on, man. That's too much not to just at least see what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, someone writes you a novel, bro, at least open the first 2 pages or something. You know what I mean?
Like, Steven reading was like, yo, this is kind of long.
Yes.
That's wild.
Is there a cold note version of this?
Okay, I get it. You like me. All right. So you want me to pick you up at 7 or 8?
Yeah. What do you
But, yo, shout out to all the females that put effort into stuff like that. Because, yo, it was the highlighted subtitles for me. It was the actual, you know, like, capitals and proofread and you know what I mean? Like,
no, I know it's real because the way this man's talking about it, for those who can't see, the man's giving me like that look like you don't even know.
You don't even know.
No,
he still is.
You don't know. That's all he's like doing right now.
Oh, man. How about you, Lanise?
In elementary school, actually, I was never a letter writer.
Okay.
I was never the person who's like, oh, I need to pour this out and get it on paper.
Okay.
I would be the letter passer, no problem. Oh, you need a wing woman? Oh, I got you. Like, whether you're a girl or a guy, like, I love to see connections happen. So I'd be like, oh my gosh, yeah, tell me who you like. Oh my gosh, you like him? Okay, let's make it happen. Yeah. We're gonna come up with this plan. Oh, you're walking to Max at lunchtime? Okay, I'm gonna tell him to also walk to Max at lunchtime.
Lanise is the matchmaker. Okay.
Yo, you're the
okay. So that's the role I played. I wasn't writing the letters, but I think I still have a letter that was written. I think I still have it.
Okay.
Somewhere. I don't know, somewhere. But it was nice, you know. It's nice to see when people put in the effort and they're all eloquent and all them things. It's nice, but it wasn't really me.
It'd be a shame if the person turned to a waste man, though.
It would be. Yeah, it would be. Would have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I asked that is because, like, like I said, like, well, Shanice and I were talking earlier, like, there's different types of ships, as we would say, right?
Yes.
There are different types of ships out there. Mm-hmm. The question now is, should all ships be boarded?
Oh.
Or should all ships have set sails?
Whoa!
Some ships should be Titanic.
Wow.
Lanise, I like how we're thinking on the same. I like that stuff. I felt that. I actually just made that up on the fly.
Some ships should be Titanic and just let it sink.
Oh, well then. Can I get some? Can you elaborate? Wait. So that I'm hit you. That was the title. Let me hit you with the title because I did. I love this episode today. I'm already.
You're ready up.
You got a haircut just for this podcast, and that's how you know.
You don't see it. You have to watch the VOD. But yes, fresh. I look like a piece of broccoli. But I left my broccoli head alone in my truck.
Warbucks looks like Nate Turner.
I was about to say Vegeta.
Okay.
I'll take Vegeta.
I'll take it. But so over the past week, probably the past 2 weeks, like I have a whole bunch of different groups on my WhatsApp and just been sharing stories.
Okay.
So I have a couple of stories to share. It's a long episode, so let me just hit one up. I'm gonna question to ask. I'm gonna hit Lanise up because I think I hit Warbucks and Shenny up. Mm-hmm. May have, may not, but I still want to hear you guys' reaction. Lanise, I'm at your wedding. I'm sitting down. Well, I'm standing up. You're you're saying your vows. Everything's happening right now. Someone on the other side gets up and proposes to their girlfriend. How do you feel about that?
What you gonna say? What you gonna do?
Stookie. I'm gonna stookie them in their throat. During the vows? During the vows? Have you no respect? Here's the thing. Everybody loves love, and I'm not selfish. I can share my day. Mm-hmm. Talk to me beforehand. Be like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm thinking of proposing to my girl or whatever. What's going to be the best time? Come through at the reception. I'll set it up. Listen, you know me, I'll set it up. I'll be like, oh, it's time for me to throw the bouquet. I'll make sure your girl catches it. You don't even know. And then when she turns around, boom, you're on your knee. Are you kidding me? That's sweet
Oh,
up.
this girl's one woman. You not her wedding, dog.
Right?
That's sweet up. I'll plan for other people at my wedding, but don't you dare
That's what I'm
interrupt
saying.
my one special moment.
Right?
No, man, it's not going to end well for you. It's not. It's not.
Warbucks, let me hear from you, man. What do you think?
I'm glad that you guys are doing this, and I'd like to let you finish, but y'all need to get the hell out of my wedding because it's not your day. Go do this in the parking lot. Get the hell out of my party. There are take-out bags and a bottle for you to leave.
You actually say that to them?
I'm like, yeah. But when I look at my bride and she looks like she's about to put me on a guillotine, I'm like, yo, bro, you're gonna get me killed before I can get in the nookie. So you need to get out so I can at least get in there.
Not the nookie.
I'm trying to get in on my wedding night, and you ruining the flex. My mama looking at you crazy too. So that's when you need to go.
The whole family out here looking at you crazy.
Yeah, you just gonna let this happen? At that point, I'm like, yo, it's gonna be an RKO, like rock bottom through a table, and call it an afternoon.
Honestly, for me, it would
Do it in the parking lot after.
Yeah, both of us are on the same page right now because y'all know you could wait till you're all going home and the party's done and we're all saying goodbye and the DJ's wrapping up.
Play that look.
Are you gonna pay my DJ?
You know what I mean?
Are you gonna pay my caterer? Are you paying my wedding planner? Nah, you ain't getting this for free, my dude. Go do it outside on Instagram. Stop.
Facts. Nah, for you to jump up while we done planned this a year ago.
I have an announcement. It's like, yo, you're about to go on one knee. You better go on both knees when I kick you.
So as you can see, Warbucks is still holding this. Like he's holding this. Like it would clearly bother him.
Yeah.
That's because everyone would come for me after, and I'd be like, no.
Sorry, babes.
Right?
Yo, next day,
I feel like you're right though. The after would just there's no end to that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you feel? What do you think?
Me personally, if you did not discuss this with me first, you're not a friend. You're not a friend. Because what you're doing is you're taking away from my special day.
Yeah.
However long I've known this person, you know, for a lot of females, their wedding day, I know I'm taking away from you males a little bit, but the wedding day means so much to them.
No,
100%.
I know some girls literally have books and like they have everything set to stone. So imagine you plan your whole wedding to a T. You plan the doves exiting. You plan like the confetti going off, one going left, one going right. You plan everything and you look around and a man's on his knees proposing to his gal. I'll be like, so you're not my friend though.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because all you wanted to do was take away from my day. Like that's my day.
But you know what? I will kind of counter in this one.
Let me hear it though.
If, in a sense, it's a family member.
No.
Oh,
Listen, the only way.
Right off.
No, pause.
Okay.
Because the only way you're gonna be able to actually do that and respect me is as you said, if you come to me first.
Oh yeah, no, they
And
come
when
to you,
it's
right?
the man or the girl, like, listen, if you're at my wedding and you're not a friend and you do that, that's whack. Like you're dumb. You right there have no respect for your own girl.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if you are a friend,
if they come to you and say, look, like, yo,
Thank you.
That's
that's
different.
what I mean. If they came to you and was like, yo, I really like your sister / brother, and you know what? Like, in this moment, I want to kind of in the mood propose.
And
Okay.
in that
If they say
same
that's cool. I'm down with that.
but during my vows,
yeah,
No.
but
During your vows, at that point, you get.
I feel like
security,
in that
security,
same conversation,
security.
I would say, yo, pick another day still.
okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not the day that I'm
that's
getting
the
married.
Do the dress rehearsal.
Not the
Do
day
dress
that
rehearsal.
I'm inviting people from overseas to come here and
Yo, open bar. If you guys get slashing the next day, slap, and then you do it, then cool. By all means.
No.
What?
To me, it's if you didn't discuss it with me, it's utterly disrespectful. And then if you did discuss it with me and I still say no, it's because that's my day and it's the one day that I'm gonna have to remember. I don't want to be thinking about, yeah, so my homegirl got engaged on my wedding night.
So on your day, if I say Shenny want extra food, you're not gonna fuss me?
Extra food, you have extra money?
That's
yo,
fine,
Nasa.
Just for that,
Yo,
just for that teeth in the steam tray, and I say nothing more. Eh?
I did
All
not
right.
come to your wedding with money.
It's in the box with the gift. I take the steam tray.
So did you put $200 in there? Because $100 I pay.
I shot your wedding.
Okay, that's true. You would. So
Let me just
you know what?
say,
You can go in the back. There's a whole plate for
I'm
you. at my
keeping the
wedding.
cabbage rolls and going to my car and say nothing more for the rest of the
And
evening.
you know what? I would allow it for him. But like also too, it really depends on the level of friendship in the person. But I feel like any real friend would want to take away from you on that day.
Exactly.
No,
and that's the
100%.
thing. Any
100%.
real friend or any real person
friend.
that understands what a marriage means to some people. Obviously, not marriage doesn't mean to everybody. You know what I mean?
It's
But
true.
the perception or the outward look of it. It's like, yo, bro, I'm getting married. My wedding day. Groom's in his suit. You know what I mean? Like everyone's looking toward that whole like
I'm not trying to do this again. This is the one and done. I'm not trying to remarry.
I think my thing is like, yo, when the video come out, I don't want that to be the video.
Yo, but the video might get fired immediately if he ever goes to that. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like, yo, you record this at my wedding? Yo, go home.
Nah.
Go home. Deposit? Don't even worry about that. Go home. Go your yard.
I'm reevaluating that friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're talking about ships, I'm reevaluating that friendship.
Yeah, man. Set it sail.
That's not really too much of a friend.
No.
Unless it might be the only way I might let it slide, honestly, being so real.
Yeah.
Is if like let's just say like you and your best friend, you guys do everything together kind of thing. And then it's one of those where the best friend's man comes to you and be like, listen, I know you guys do everything together. She'd really appreciate it if like, she got engaged while you're getting married and Ray say something like, oh, all right. Do it, but don't do it during my vows. Like, let my whole ceremony, let my wedding, let my signing of the papers be all me. At the reception, when I'm making my 1, 2, 3 videos, because y'all know if you come to my wedding, you get 1, 2, 3 videos happening, outfit changes and all. Do it at my second outfit.
Yo.
So I already don't have pictures in the first. No, do it at my third outfit.
Wow.
Yo, don't ruin my Celine Dion song while I was playing when you're trying to propose, all right?
Yes, not Queen Celine.
Say less. If you're a yachty, you don't know you can't mess with the Celine Dion.
Yeah, never Queen Celine.
You know the Celine Dion song is the song. if you're proposing during my Celine Dion song, yo.
Problem.
Facts.
Facts.
But yo, that's the whole thing about like, yo, ships in general. Because it could be relationships, friendships. And if you don't have that communication, it could lead into a lot of friendships being broken, a lot of friendships not being there at all anymore. Or just, just not. The communication is necessary still. Because, yo, I've heard the stories that I've been hearing this whole week about relationship. It really makes me really sit back and think like, I really don't want to go through any of these things that these other people are going on. I don't know if you guys have heard any stories that you guys want to share before I share my next story. But
sharing that story.
Yo,
I will counter.
Oh my god, I got this story in my WhatsApp the other day from one of my friends' groups. So it was pretty much a clip from a radio show, and they get stories in there regularly.
Right.
Yeah.
So the guy started off saying, how would you feel if someone that you loved disappeared and came back 5 years later?
No, there's more to that story.
You're
missing.
I am missing. There is more to the story. So that was like the initial title to the story.
Okay.
So story starts out. There's a guy and a girl. They're both in college students.
Okay.
I'm obviously gonna skip through some things. So end of the story, pretty much the dude. So let's give him a name, Ryan.
Okay, Ryan.
So Ryan, Ryan and Jade are together. So Ryan ends up telling Ryan gets in a crazy situation here. So Ryan ends up telling his mom that he gets another girl pregnant while he's with Jade.
Oh no.
Spicy.
They end up coming up with a plan.
Okay.
To pretty much get out of the Jade situation so that he could be with the person that he has a baby with.
Interesting. What plan could you said disappear? What plan could you get?
So that's where I'm gonna stop the story right there and ask you guys a question.
Okay.
How far is too far?
That's too far.
It's already too far.
Yo, unless you're driving off the bluffs, Thelma Louisa, that is,
It's
so
already
far
too
gone
far.
drizzy.
Wow, how far is too far when breaking up? Because this guy, continuing the story here. So he went and told his mom that he got another girl pregnant. They pretty much came up with a plan to say, I'm going to fake my death.
Wait, him and his mom? Him and his mom came up with that plan?
Him and his own mother came up with this plan. Fake his death.
So this guy better be jumping through like 5 rings of fire and over a crocodile pit if he's trying to do that shit.
Listen to me, fam. This girl, Jade, poor Jade, she was worried. Jade is like, what? What's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? What's up? And we were in love. High school, college sweetheart. What's going on? Until Jade, one day, 5 years later, went to the supermarket.
Boy.
I see it coming.
In the cream cheese section,
Sees Ryan with his family,
Oh gosh.
wife and 3 kids.
And one of them is 5.
Well,
So Jade, as a human being, you see someone you think you know, obviously you're gonna shout them out, maybe walk up to see if it is. So she goes, "Yo, Ryan!" Ryan turns around with his family.
at that point,
my name is Rion.
yeah, my name is Rihanna. I don't know you.
Yo,
At that point, I would literally jump behind the counter, pretend I'm just cutting deli, and say, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" Hey,
Not
I jump back there,
Rihanna.
pretend I'm working in Metro.
Y'all know the problem with the story already is that first of all, the mom's the real one. Because mom's like, let me tell you why the mom's the real one. Like, the mom's
mom's
I
the
beg to
real
differ. I beg to differ.
No,
I'm not even.
no, Mom
I
held it
want to
down
say
for
my
her son.
piece.
I,
Go
I'm
ahead.
Gonna, I'm gonna let you finish,
We're
but
gonna
Go
be
ahead.
split decision. We're gonna be split decision on that. But you
yeah,
go
yeah.
first.
And let me explain my portion. I understand what the mom did was wrong. Like, that poor girl has to go through all that. But if the moms have to fork out money to go fake a funeral, okay, and a burial casket and all of that, that is money, honey. So mom is riding for her kid. He's like, yo, I want my grandbabies. You messed up. All right. You know what? I'm gonna help you out, kid. And that's what mom did. Do I agree with mom? Not at all. I want to clarify that on video.
Okay.
I did not agree with mom.
Good
But
stuff.
mom rode out for her son. Probably enabled him a lot, but mom rode out for her son.
Lanise, what do you think?
No, you're assuming that mom went all out for this funeral and spent off all this money. Mom bought one vase from Value Village and put some sandbox kitty litter in it and said, "Oh God, my son! Oh gosh, my
Right?
son!"
Mind you, look at extra piece to the story. So 2 of Ryan's friends went over to her house when
I'm done.
they told her the story and like consoled her and started crying as well. So yo,
Those
it
are
wasn't
real
just
ones.
Ryan's
Those are real
mom.
ones. Those are real
Yo, it
ones.
was a
Disgusting.
community.
It takes a village to
It
raise
takes
a
a
child.
village.
It takes a village to. Oh my gosh!
Yo, for me,
Deception.
For me, I can't even agree with the mom. Like, I'm on the other end because, like, yo, I'm gonna step into the other gender here because, like, yo, realistically, I'm trying to teach my son the right thing for here. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I rate you.
Yeah.
So you got another girl pregnant
Mhm.
while you with another girl.
Right. Wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong.
We're down here right now.
Yeah.
You said let's fake her death. We just jumped to the sky. Like,
Yo, we went to the freaking
we
top
could
of the
say,
penthouse.
listen to me. All right, let's have a conversation. Go over there, talk to Jade, tell Jade this is what's up. I got a girl another pregnant. Jade might say, "Oh, wow, I appreciate you telling me this." We move on with our lives. 5 years later, I'm seeing you in a grocery store. I thought you were dead.
I think poor Jade needs some real therapy, actually, when I think about
These
it.
are my
And to
confessions.
ask Lanise and Shenny,
Yeah.
in those, like, wouldn't you have asked to go to the funeral, the viewing?
She
Yo,
probably
if I'm
did.
friends with that-
Whatever was planned, she was probably a part of it. I would assume. But all those people who were there watching her cry and mourn, they felt 0 ways knowing that it was fake.
That's all I'm
There's
saying.
other
That's-
ways.
That's where it's wicked. Like I say, moms is a real one in the regard to like her, like being there for her son in that regard. Enabled it,
yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
And do I agree with it? Again, I want to clarify on video, like no. But that's why I say moms is real. But like to think about the poor Jade mourning and like, yo, mourning is not something that's nice.
No.
It's very painful.
Yes.
So I can only imagine poor Jade, and then just think you see a ghost, like yo, that's why I said the homegirl needs therapy.
Yeah, nah.
She needs therapy.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Yo, fam,
You
listen to me.
wouldn't even know.
Yo, I told someone the story, and they're like, "Yo, would you do that?" I'm like, "Yo, not fake my
Not
death."
fake my death.
Yo, karma's a real thing. You're
What?
just
Fake my
speak
death.
up. Guys out there like, oh, he sped up the death 10 years.
Right? Your death
Fake
date
my
is.
We're moving the death date up 15 years now.
But the
Oh
wild
man.
part is, from Ryan's side,
Yeah.
what on earth made him think to be back in the same town?
It's 5 years later. Ryan's probably like, yo, She
Death
gone
is
now.
permanent. Last time I checked.
Right?
He's
Right?
walking through Metro like nothing happened. Like no one's gonna be like, oh my gosh. Someone who he went to, let's say, high school with isn't gonna be like, didn't you die?
That's what I want to know too. That's what I want to know, because realistically, did this guy just say goodbye and just never even thought about anything else? But Lanise, before you even jump on anything else, let us forward over to break real quick and get a word from our sponsors. As it is halfway in the show. Thank you guys for listening. Please make sure you're checking out our sponsors at Build Your Vibe, at the Perspicax. Yo, we'll come back on the other end of this with some more stories.
Stay tuned.
Hey, family! You're tuning into Build Your Vibe, a manifestation of one's authentic self. So sit back, relax, network, and don't forget to subscribe.
What's going on? Thank you guys for sticking around. This is the gang. We are back, and today we are talking about ships. If you are a sailor, this is not your type of ships.
If you like the type of ship, this is not your type of ship.
If you have a significant other, this may be the ship that you should be on.
If you have a friendship, this may be a ship you might be on.
If you have a dinghy, you might want to stay still.
If you're in a situationship, you need to check your destination on the ticket.
Oh, Lanise, don't hurt him.
So yeah, before we left the break, what were we saying? How far is too far when you're breaking up with someone, right? How far is too far?
Listen, honestly, for me personally, if you want to break up with me for whatever reason, just give it to me straight. Like, be like, you know what? I'm not interested in you anymore. You got too big. Or like, just like, yo, something, be real with me. Be like, you know what? I don't like the fact that your hair is not long. Like, I don't like this about you. Or your characteristics aren't the greatest. Like, just be real with me. Because if you do like that whole thing where you like faking a death just to get out of it, it's gonna hurt me more because it's not gonna leave me with answers as to what I did in that relationship. I would rather hear what I did in that relationship to know why you don't want to be with me than you just leaving me high and dry. Because as women, yo, overthinking is a specialty sometimes.
I don't think it's just women still. I feel like it's anyone still. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have clarity or like certain things,
no
question, it's just gonna be always up in the air. Like,
what was it? Did you not like this? Was this wrong? Was that wrong?
But some women like to hang on by the ankles, though. Even when you tell them that, they will be like, "Well, what do you mean? What is it? What do you mean? It's like this? No, it's not." They won't. Just some people will not take you saying, "Look, your best king," and they will be like, "Yo, it doesn't matter." They'll still find a way to counteract to stay on.
I go flipping a Listerine strip right away. Your breath straight. When what?
Then what?
Nice.
Turn to a Mentos commercial. What do you mean? Mentos fresh. All right, we're good now. Back to regular schedule program. Let's go.
Gotta love Mentos. Side note.
Mentos are
I was gonna say sometimes it's not even like what you did or didn't do in the relationship. Sometimes it's literally just not a match. Like sometimes during a breakup, it's not like, oh, you are to this or not enough that. It's just like, it's just not working out.
And that's the thing too. I like how you just said that, or like too much or not enough.
Yep.
Forget that. Forget that. Like at the end of the day, there's someone out there for all of us.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, no, listen to me. Personally, I feel like there's certain things that I've done in my life that I feel like, yo, everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, everything's happening for a reason. And once you realize the reason, you're like, yo, shoot, okay, yeah, maybe I did dump that girl for this reason. Maybe I waited out on my virginity for this. You know what I mean? Certain things come around your mind. You're like, yo, I waited because of, or I'm in this relationship because of this.
Remember, you're either a lesson or a blessing.
Yeah,
it's straight about this. You're either a lesson or
100%.
You're either going to teach me something or you're here to bless my life. So it's one or the other. It's not no in between.
And I think though, but that's what comes with like looking at yourself. You know what I mean? At those times, because like when you get broken up with, it's a hard time. Depending on if you're the breaky uppy or the one that's getting broken up.
Stop it. Did we just make up a word today?
Breaking
uppy.
We more man phrase.
Breaky uppy. Is that the one who's ending it or being ended with?
No. I'm like the breaky uppy. Like I'm the one breaking it up. You know.
But you still feel it because deep down later on in your life, you're gonna hit a Marvin's Room moment. You're gonna hit a Marvin's slash Future. Yo, I know we kind of broke things off, but once in a while, I still think about you. And
Cups of the Casamigos.
oh God, with tequila. Okay. I just want to know, check you're okay, things are good.
Jeez.
Like, just tell your mom. Say hey.
But sometimes that is the most irritating thing. Like if you break up with me and that point, then you want to come Marvin's room me later, leave me alone.
They will Marvin's room you.
And you know what they'll Marvin's room you? They'll Marvin's room you as soon as something tells them in the universe that you are happy.
Yeah.
They're like,
it's facts.
I have this sign.
It's facts.
So I was just driving past the punch buggy and I remember that we used to play punch buggy. So punch buggy blue, I miss you.
Yo, you read from
I'm
Future's
dead.
handbook. You read from Future's handbook. You read from Future's handbook. That was great.
Punch buggy blue, I miss you.
Thank you. Eat this madness. How it is?
That was lit. Shenny, I've never heard that before.
No,
Yo,
but
I just put him on the spot, but that's what I'm happy.
Yo, I just went by Sunrise and we got the same combo we always get. You know, I thought about how we like to share things, so I just want to tell you I love you.
I've never sent those messages.
Yo, you're must have mad, but yo, once you're out, you're out. You're on the outside looking in on the freaking party.
I'm there looking at the phone like, you know I'm happy, right?
Yeah.
Instant blocking the lead.
You know, all my girls are seeing this, right?
Yo, girls group chat is evil.
Yo, trust me, bro. That's
Girls
exactly
group
why I
chats
just said that.
Evil.
They're not evil. They're
Yes,
just
they
evil.
are. Blasphemy. You're evil.
Well,
Listen to me, fellas. I'm talking to you. If you're out there, don't think that your ex is not talking to her friends about you or what the stuff that you didn't do that her new man is doing to satisfy her right now.
Yep.
It might be gossip to them,
but
it's regular.
Instagram, WhatsApp, the two of the devil. Don't give a damn. They're sitting there talking about you, but that same friends that you're talking to, the next one's sliding in that DM.
Wow.
Like, yo, I know you're with my friend and things, but
that's only if we're gonna give a good report.
Facts.
That's
not even if it's a wicked all F's and one D report, they're going for the D.
That goes to another story.
That's what I'm saying. If that's a good report, that's the only way they're coming.
What, we're going for the D?
Wow.
Jesus Christ, the man's a D flunk. What are you trying to go for?
So that on another question, since you guys were chatting that way,
okay.
Do you think you would be able to catch feelings for one of your friends' ex?
You hear the snakes in the room go.
Yo.
So
there's snakes in the grass.
Yeah, they need to listen
to you.
No, mama. Yeah, say something.
You're passing to me first? I feel like I feel like I really have to think about if that has ever happened.
No,
you're
a good girl, so it doesn't happen to you.
I can go first if you want to think.
Yeah, you go first. Let me think.
All right. I'd say for me, no. Okay. There's issues. There's two stipulations, I guess you would say. Stipulations.
Okay.
If we are real close, like Warbucks, if I have your number here and I'm calling you and texting you every day and I'm linking you for certain things to do, like plans, ideas about future, no. What the hell? Why am I going to disrupt our relationship, our friendship for nookie? Something with that on the internet.
So you're just going to let one of your homeboys stop you from seeing your wife?
Listen to me. What? Wife? Wife? And then on the other end now, like if I don't know you, if I go with my boys and you're at the club with your girl and she wants to come to me and talk to me, like I don't know what to do, but talk to her.
It's rabbit season.
That's all, folks.
It's rabbit season.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference because, I don't have any connection with you, brother. If we had a connection saying, yo, I know you from somewhere, yo, we went to school together, it's not even a disrespect thing. It's it's not even a disrespect thing. Literally. Because, I don't know you. I don't know the type of relationship you and your girl have.
Yeah.
My girl could be waiting for the next man to come say, yes, savior. You know what I mean? She's going to be waiting for the next person to come and say, yo, let me go try my savior.
Save me.
So I can get away. You know what I mean? Anything's possible at that point.
Anything is possible.
That's so, that's why I say that.
Lanise, I feel like I don't want to go yet.
What do you mean?
I'm back. You know what it made me think of? You know, some of those like friend groups where they've just like mysteriously all dated each other?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what that made me think of. Now, thank goodness my friend group is not like that
I
because
don't know why
we're
you
not
said
here
that.
for
I
the
thought of
mess.
Dawson's Creek. But
We're
anyways.
just not here for the mess.
Mm.
But yeah, there's some of those friend groups where it's like, oh yeah, so and so used to date in grade 11 and then so dated so in first year and then and it just passed around and somehow
Yeah.
they're all still friends, but it's mad messy.
The
Kudos
Kim
to
K
you if you can
effect.
handle that. Kudos. But for me, I'm not about that life. Personally. Personally. That's it.
Hey,
Personally.
hey. You guys can't do that to us right now. We're ready.
Right?
You see better.
Yo, Warbucks, your turn.
Huh. Hey man. Sometimes when it's a free throw, when the ball's thrown up in the air, it's a tip ball. It's just because I'm gonna be honest.
Let me take off my glasses.
Yes, of course.
You want to hear that basketball reference?
Yeah, because I know
Hey.
ball.
He said he's here for the rebound. Box
For
out.
the tip ball, he said. He said the tip ball.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tip. So
Thanks, folks, for tuning into these episodes. This one's over now.
No, continue. I want to hear this.
Continue.
no, man, because it's just sometimes somebody's friend is everybody's friend.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but is that a girl you're just sleeping with or in a relationship with? Because that's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Some people fall in love, eh? Sometimes it's like, it's literally a toss up. And I'm going to refer to something that me and my crew call a bag.
Oh.
Like get your money back?
Scandal bag?
Like a scandal bag.
Oh.
Basically, because,
Please say it loud.
shout out to Justice League for this one, but a bag.
I'm
Bags are
scared.
reusable. Bags can be transferred around. Bags carry things. So
STDs?
if you say clean.
Or
it's
babies.
Or babies.
Oh,
Not
okay.
even.
Just
not even.
clarifying. I'm really trying to understand the
Not
bag.
even. The rule we kind of had, and I'm breaking sick rule, is like there's something called a family bag. If it's been passed around through at least someone in a circle 3 times, it becomes a family bag.
So everybody can hit it and quit
So
it.
kind of like the bags that you take to the grocery store.
Yes. And not even the cloth bags. The plastic bags. You have to make sure there's no holes in it. Because there's a hole in it, you have to dash it away. So, in the elaborate of it, it's some people are good, but even sometimes girls will go and talk to one and see the friend and try to belly crawl towards the friend. And it's up to the friend to say, nah, like this man's talking to you, or it's 3 a.m. I woke up, I already watched my highlights from the NBA reels, and I'm bored. Call of Duty's not bumping, so I need to do something.
So you need to bump and grind? What is this?
Why she got a belly crawl?
Because snakes belly crawl. Okay? And I'm probably telling you,
Wow.
sometimes snakes just move like, they know they're doing one thing, but snakes crawl and they yam other things.
Well,
I should not be here on this episode. I'm gonna.
okay, I guess it's my turn now.
Wait. Is it even numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody else went after us. Yeah.
I just want to make sure because I know your superstition. One.
Yeah.
There is so much to unpack from Warbucks.
There was a lot to unpack
Belly
there.
crawling?
Yeah, we don't even know where to start.
That's like literally where
Ladies and gentlemen of the Perspicacts, you know when I come with stuff, it's kind of wild. So just you all know, be ready for it, man. Jesus.
Yeah, you're right.
Scratch his
On to
head.
the next.
Scratch his head. Literally.
Just think next time you see a friend moving silly, just say, your belly crawling.
I'm not. I don't have friends that belly crawl, thankfully.
Yeah, because you'll
Okay.
beat them up. Go on.
No.
Shenny shakes. Miss Shenny shakes.
Sorry.
Okay,
cut the
so
shit
you know what?
short.
This is gonna sound like I'm gonna show you both sides of the spectrum on this, and like some females might judge me. This is awkward. I don't care. But okay. So like, there's been times or situations specifically that I know where like a friend and I wanted to feel like we want to love the crew. Now, hear me out. We just want to see which one in the crew.
Loving the crew.
We just want to see which one in the crew
No, Warbucks, let me hear this.
could
Yeah,
work the
yeah.
best. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
Hear me out. You're jumping to conclusions. I didn't personally get to love the crew, unfortunately. But
Unfortunately.
I didn't say that. Don't rewind this back 3 seconds at all. But it was an idea. It was something that we thought of because we're like, you know what? It's nothing serious. But because you stated like you actually dating a person, in that case, could I ever date one of my friends' mans, exes? No, I don't think I could because like as a friend, I know. First of all, my friends and I, yo, you know, you talking about that group chat? Forget the group chat. We're at each other's houses. Let's go. So okay, so I met him. So I met him at 10:52. He said this to me at this time.
Wow.
And then at this time we are doing this. I've sent him this. I've done this.
Fellas, listen. This happens.
These girls
sometimes the group chat can get exposed. So it's like you need a direct message. And I don't mean like this generation, like Insta message. No, directly at my home telling me the 1, 2, 3 ABC. Right? So because I know a lot about my friends' mans in those situations, like a lot about them, like, you know, saying I know if you're stroking and choking, like I know, okay? So if that's the situation, I don't feel like it's gonna prompt me to want to get to know that because there's no mystery behind it. I already know what you're dealing with, what you're doing, how you treat my friend, So if you guys break up, I know why you broke up. And if my friend breaks up with you, I know that it's something probably that would make me not want to be with you. If you break up with my friend, well then at the same time, I'm like, I'm gonna look at the credit, I'm gonna look at the report card, and I'm gonna see, you got a B in this section, a C in this section. I'm not gonna want you.
But
that's me personally.
Then to what point? Because like I've read stories, like for this past week, because of the episode, I've read stories that there's one instance that this girl found out her man was cheating on her with her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped talking. They're still together, 12 years married. So my question is, so you see how you guys have your girl group and have those conversations?
Yeah.
What if that could be blocking blessings of getting your friend having your man and getting married and living that life? Because listen, I'm just being like, yo, it's life. Things can happen, you know what I mean? Like feelings, we're talking about feelings.
Yo, you could drop dead. Now you make a drop dead, and all of a sudden, through the grief, you and that best friend build a connection and it gets together.
So through the grief you get in the sheets is what you're trying to tell me.
Sometimes it happens. Your wife, your wife.
The amount of phrases and slogans in this episode.
Through the grief,
grief,
getting them sheets.
Yeah, through the grief, getting them sheets. Quote that, tag that, clip that. I don't know, but it happens.
Copyright infringements.
But it could happen though, because like you're consoling and you know, and sometimes grief blossoms a relationship. And to that point, you're like, hey.
Listen, at the end of the day, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Sometimes in those situations, like you just said, they're still together for 12 years, it was the friend that needed to get dropped off. It wasn't the man. You know what I mean?
But listen to me, like in any instance, so like say Lanise, say if you introduced me to one of your friends and me and you for some reason just fell out and me and your friend just started, picking up friend-wise, and then it got to the point that, we started liking each other. Tutu's you're in her ear telling her, no, you shouldn't be doing. Wow, she has the most feelings for me. You know what I mean? Like, so at what level do you?
But at that point, there's no reason to argue about it. You guys have made your choice. You guys want to be together, cool. It's either I'm gonna accept it or I'm gonna peace out.
But I feel like as a friend, like, forget all that negative stuff about telling them to your girls. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, we all have stuff, but on that end, you want to be telling your girl, like, okay, yeah, tell your girl if the man is cheating, if the man's doing all that stuff. But yo, don't be saying stuff like, yo, that man's shit. Like, yo, he ain't going nowhere.
Let me clarify the misconception.
Exactly.
Don't say one thing meaning another.
Lanise, I don't know if you can clarify the same misconception I'm about to clarify, but if you can add on, press play. All right? A lot of men feel like we're just talking negatively about the person that we're with in the group chats. We have heavy conversations like, I can't believe I've never been treated like this by a man. This man did XYZ for me. Like, girls, I'm so floored. I can't be. Most of the majority of the time, we don't bring the negative until the negative, we've made a decision that we don't no longer want to continue with that person.
Yes, Shenny.
You guys sit there, we're sitting there like bashing you guys. No, we're highlighting you because for two reasons. One, because they're doing it for us. And two, we want to make sure our friend know what my man doing. You see my man.
And three, there's a third one. I'll come in after.
Yeah. Date, and after the date, he rented a helicopter for me to see. And then after the helicopter, we went down, and he had a whole massage and everything ready. That's what we're telling them. We're not telling them during that we had 1-2 arguments because I felt like he did this for somebody else or something like that. It's not. we're not telling that part until we're at the wits end with the man and we don't want him no more. And we're like, no, girl, let me tell you about the helicopter ride. You know how I told you it was all nice? It was nice, but he told me that he mentioned Ashley's name, and I don't like Ashley. I don't know who's Ashley. That's what really happens, guys. That's the lowdown of these girl combos.
Mind you, this is when the serve money runs out and they realize they ain't getting no more from nothing from that.
First of all, I don't deal with serve money man. Money man was set. Anyways, Lanise, it's your turn.
I was gonna say the third. So reason number 1, totally true. Reason number 2, totally true. Reason number 3 is because you don't want to look like idiot.
Right.
Every conversation that I come in, I'm telling you all this negative stuff that the man is doing. All my friends are going to be like, so why are you with him?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You look like idiot if your whole report is negatives and you're still there and you're like, oh, but you know,
But
it's fine.
in nice out of sheets.
Yeah.
So
Him have money.
That's you.
Listen,
Sorry, what did you say, Warbucks? I missed it.
Him have money.
I'm sure it was good though. Yeah. So that's reason number 3. It's not all negatives in the group chat. It's mostly positives. I would say I agree with Shenny.
I don't trust y'all girl chat. I don't trust it. I'm sorry.
That's why you're not in.
Reality reasons I can't share mine.
No. You keep yours.
only because
I don't want your goons coming after me. So you keep yours to yourself.
only because I have a handful of like friends that are females that like show me what like just show me what some guys saying, just the crazy stuff that females get into. It's just like it just goes on. That's honestly why I asked the questions.
You're just looking after the first 2 sentences. You're like, nope, this is wild. I'm good.
The truth of the matter is, it's really not all bad. At the end of the day, I feel like it's easier, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong because I might be speaking out of context here, but I feel like it's easier for you guys to be like, yo, look at the baddie I hit or whatever, and be like, yo, I did hit it still, and that's done. Like at the end of it, you got your 1-2 daps, your props, good. I'm like, so this guy I hit, oh, he looks nice in this pic.
See, and that's where you go with the assumptions. Because I have groups too that a man will can say, yo, how was she like her personality? Like how was she, you know what I mean, with you when they went out? Did she ask for money? Did you know what I mean? Like we talk about stuff like that too.
I said assumption, so correct me.
You guys will go into the thought cloud where you have one idea and branch it out. We're like, yo, was it blessed? Yes, it was blessed. Done.
Yeah.
But see, at that point, the next man, like, yo, I'm gonna try to swerve on it because keep in mind,
yeah, he heard it was blessed.
Yeah, he was blessed. So the next man's gonna try to go, and there are some friends that will go and say, yo, I'm gonna try to sabotage my man's thing so I can be the main thing because I've seen that.
Yeah, but you know those girls that do those in a friend group, they're not your friends. So as you said, like the girls that crawl on their bellies, they're not really your
Yes,
friends.
Everybody's a snake. What do you mean?
No, not everybody.
Okay.
There's a difference between a friendship and I feel like we have to have another episode on this because it's just too deep.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now.
This is part 1.
This is part 1.
Yeah,
but I feel like there's a difference between a friendship and then a sisterhood. Like, yo.
Yeah, we have this conversation. 100%.
Sisterhoods are different.
And that's different. And in this day and age, like before we wrap it up, I feel like that is what's missing in a lot of groups. Like, you know what I mean? Like a sisterhood. Because like I feel like I'm so blessed with what I have, like Build Your Vibe, the Perspicax, Enough Damage, like everyone around me that I feel like forget like mom, like obviously not forget mom, dad, and blood and shit, but I feel like if someone were to come and say, yo, this is my sister, this is my brother, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be saying, yo, this is my friend. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's that type of relationship. But on the other end of that, yeah, I don't think.
I just feel like if you have a real like brotherhood, sisterhood, and people you can actually trust and care about you, then they'll correct you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I 100%. If I'm there to tell Steven, I'm about to go scam this man out of his money. I know you're gonna sit there and be like, might we'll do a kiki one, two, but like honestly, Shenny, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, why? No. And then there you go. We're having a conversation, and 2 2s I turn out not saying the man.
Then we turn
out never do that, but I'm just saying.
Then the conversation turned to breakfast or food. You know what I mean? Then we're gone somewhere else. So that's what a lot of people are missing nowadays. Because I feel like, boom, as an idea comes, somebody else with probably like the same hypeness thought process to say, yo, let's do it, let's go, like let's run with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Like they're ready to go.
Yeah.
But they're not looking at the bigger picture of doing this, what will be the replications of it?
Exactly.
What will be the outcome? Like if you do this, you have to look at the outcome. Whatever the outcome is, you have to accept it.
Yeah, because I think homeboy would fake him death, never think about the outcomes. Still.
Yeah, but he was in the moment. And think, yo, it's good.
It's Lanise for me. Just sit there. No, not at all.
He did not think it through.
He did not think it through because 5 years later, it's going to come back and bite him in the ass. He doesn't know when it's going to because you know what? Everyone has their moments.
So in closing statements, if you wanted to say one thing to our listeners out there about like ships in general, because I know we started this thing off with our broad statement about ships. People were thinking like, yo, are you guys sailors? Are you guys boat? Are you guys fishermen? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
Yes,
but we are talking about relationships, friendships, just being
anything that ends in a ship.
Anything that you have to get on to enjoy.
Are you talking figuratively or literally?
Perdón?
Yeah, what do you wait? Last statements, last thoughts before we fly out of here.
I'll start this. Not everything you see good for Nyam. Plain and simple. Everything you go out there and you see looks good doesn't mean it's good for you. So let me say again, not everything you see good for Nyam. It's a Jamaican proverb we all know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you go out there, it looks good. It goes from relationship, friendship. You go out there, it looks good. But when you see it start going south, get out.
Yep.
Don't sit there and say, hey, maybe this can change, or hey, maybe this is how the person is. Because when you get wrapped up and you're in too deep, Mackay Pfeiffer, you're not getting out.
Wow.
Shenny?
Yo, honestly, Warbucks just took me for a loop. I'm trying to remember the question, but like, if I
What was your last thought to like anyone out here on the whole ship situation?
in regards to what we've talked about today, I would just say be mindful of the company that you keep. If they're not building you up, they're breaking you down. So you need to make sure you know who's around. Ooh, am I just dropping bars all day?
Yeah, I think you're right. Bars. Oh, go ahead.
No, but that's on the reals. I really feel like your circle, the people around you, literally can help determine the choices that you make. And you need to just be fully transparent. Like, this is what I'm going to do. You agree? Yes or no? And if you're a real friend, you should be able to tell your friend, I do not agree with this. This is why, and that's still key. Be friends.
That's key. That's key.
Okay.
I like that.
That's all
super
I
key.
say.
Lanise?
I would just say, know what you want for yourself and then be willing to invest in it. Like, what is it that you're really looking for? What is it that you really value for yourself and for your life? And when you have that, invest in it.
Facts.
100%. 100.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Let's go.
And I'm going to close off with a quote that I've been doing my research this week. And it says, when you stop expecting people to be perfect, you can like them for who they are.
Holy,
Amen.
Money pull up. Money pull up.
Shout out to Donna Miller. So I'll say it one more time. When you stop expecting people to be perfect, you can like them for who they are.
Jeez, money pull up.
Money pull up. Money pull up.
What you want?
What you want? I have money.
There's someone
money
out there.
Money pull up.
Money
Is that a $5 bill?
In all things, we're just basically saying, yo, be who you are. Yo, there's someone out there for everybody, man. Yeah. And like, yo, like I said, like I'm a true believer in everything happens for you. And if you might not even find out that reason, like right now, today, tomorrow, 2 months, 2 weeks later, tomorrow, like, you know what I mean? 10 minutes from now, you're gonna say, oh, shoot.
But I feel like you find your purpose on the journey. So you'll never actually know your purpose because you're always on the journey to your purpose.
You're always on your path, no matter what your path will go on till your end of the day. So you're always looking and always achieving further.
And you know what? I'm on that journey with you as well. Warbucks, are you?
Of course I am. Everybody, buddy. Need somebody, buddy.
Are you on this journey?
I'm strapped in.
I'm strapped in.
I'm saying locked and loaded, baby. We ready.
Wait. All aboard. Yo, this is episode 34 of the Perspicax, man. We're talking about ships today. If you can get out on the ship this weekend, make sure you do, man. Love you guys.
Cool. Yo, before we even drop on there, make sure you follow us on all our socials.
All of them.
Everybody, we have it there. The Perspicax, everyone's social there. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to sail a ship.
If you're in the live, hit me up right now. I better be seeing new followers right now. At Shenny Shakes. What's your handle?
At Devon, D3VAUGHNC on Instagram.
At Miss Warbucks.
At LA_journeys.
She's the best one. She should follow her first.
Honestly.
And yo, if you guys missed this episode and you want to see our reactions
Shame
or
on
our
you for
facial
missing this
expressions, it will be out on Saturday, audio and visual, 7 p.m. on all your
7
favorite.
o'clock on the dot.
And
In
on
the
the
platform,
platform,
using
in the
the
streets.
airwaves.
Jeez.
Oh,
yeah.
Real lesson about shits that's waiting for you.
Maybe expect this to an